Hello, you crazy cats.
Hello again.
This is another S-Rank podcast. Tonight we've kind of got a bit of a skeleton crew, but that's mainly due to the subject matter for tonight. Tonight we are going to be covering the Microsoft and PC gaming shows.
Yeah, I guess mostly Microsoft, though.
Mostly Microsoft, because there really isn't that much to talk about in the PC show. I'm going to be honest with you.
Wasn't that the Sony show?
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. We did do the PC show last night.
Kind of.
Because I won't explain the joke. Anyway, so I guess I'll go first on every topic. What are the categories again? It's presentation, games and length, or
games and exclusive.
Games and exclusives, right? Presentations and length, or lengths and present. Yeah. All right, so I guess we'll start with Microsoft. The presentation itself. Well, aside from the quality of what they showed us, it was pretty much a standard Microsoft presentation. You know, they had the green lights. They had the various developers and executives come out. My boy Phil Spencer was out there. He was representing. That made me happy. And, yeah, I don't think it went on... most people said that this show went on too long. It was like, what, an hour?
No.
Yeah, it was only an hour, so I don't think that was too long. I mean, that was fun.
How long was Sony's?
Sony's was like 90 minutes at least. And the PC show, we don't even know. I stopped watching at 2 hours. That's how long it went on. But, yeah, I think Microsoft had a pretty decent length. They didn't really go into that much filler. They were talking entirely about games for the most part, aside from a few other things which were actually related to the system and not like, you know, just fucking, oh, look, you can watch NFL on Xbox. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. I think their shows were better this year. Well, their show, yeah. I said shows, plural. I think their show is better this year. Was it as good as Sony's? I think, yeah.
I think it was a little bit better, but that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't. I kind of missed the Microsoft show. I watched like a little of the recaps.
The weird thing about didn't I link you to those already?
Yeah, I saw.
The weirdest thing about Microsoft's presentation, in my opinion, though, is that I think the most exciting things they announced actually had nothing to do with their games.
Mm-hmm.
So should we just talk about that now, or should we save it for games, even though they aren't?
I guess we should save it for games.
Alright, fair enough.
Wait, are you talking about backwards compatibility?
No, I'm talking about more than that, but I'll get to that later. But yeah, that is one of them.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so Psych, feel free to... Or did you already talk about presentation?
Yeah, well, what else can I say?
And Neko didn't watch it.
So you can skip me altogether on this section.
Yeah, I mean the fact that, you know what, they showed indie games, so that's a plus.
Oh yeah, and they actually did something pretty cool with the indie games too. They're like starting to like showcase them a lot more. I mean, they're kind of behind Sony and Nintendo on that, but I mean it's something, right?
Yeah, I think they I think the Xbox One has a more accessible dev kit.
Well, yeah, because the Xbox One itself is the dev kit.
Yeah.
Which I think is really which I think is really cool.
Yeah.
It's like if you own an Xbox One, you can develop for it. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, so their like I said, presentation was a little. I think it was as good. I mean, for everything, there's a counter. For everything Sony had, there was a counter. Well, actually, you know what?
I think that Microsoft came out ahead.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say, with everything Microsoft had, Sony had something to counter it, but I think it also works vice versa.
Plus, oh, go ahead.
I mean, like, they ended with Gears of War 4, or Gears 4, as it's called now.
Plus Gears of War Ultimate Edition, Halo 5, let's see. Oh, they even countered some of Sony's bad stuff, too. I mean, let's see. To counter fucking, Dreams, the Xbox conference had Garden Warfare 2.
God, man.
I know, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't bring it up. I know it really pisses you off. But
I hate it because I played the original Plants vs. Zombies, and it was a fun tower.
oh yeah, I played it. I actually beat that on my phone.
I actually find it funny that when did they what conference showed like a Plants vs Zombie, but it wasn't Plants vs.
You
It
mean
was
like gameplay or?
Yeah, it
Oh.
was like a CG thing. Was that Sony's?
I think
No,
he was talking about EA's conference.
Yeah,
Because
EA, they actually had a bit where, like, some dude dressed as one of the zombies, like, came out and started dancing for people.
Oh, no. What I'm talking about is they showed, like, a CG thing of a teddy bear fighting something, and Psych was like, is this Plants vs. Zombies? And he started growing or something.
Oh, wait, what was that?
Oh, so you remember it? I didn't.
No, I'm like, thinking about that. Was that this year?
Yes, it was.
Hmm.
I just don't remember what conference. I think it was Sony's. Because I think it was in one of the montages. You know?
I don't know what to tell you. I'm kind of drawing a blank on it.
All I remember is a pink, looks like a pink bear with a sword or something.
Oh, that was Dreams!
Oh.
Yeah, remember?
That was
yeah. Yeah, that was that stupid game.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it was.
Game where it's like, it's not actually a game. It's in...
And then, like, Psych was like, is this... Well, no, you said, is this Plants vs. Zombies?
Yeah, that's
like,
it was me. It was.
Oh!
Remember, I was making fun of it.
I mean, I appreciate
like,
that it's not actually a game. It
I
looks
can
cool.
I can understand that, and that's fine. It's just that I don't know.
I think it's for something for animators,
I think you're right. I think you're right about that.
Is that coming on multiple platforms?
No, that's a Sony exclusive. Echo, my boy.
Interesting. Something the one thing they have an exclusive, and nobody really completely cares about it. Though I agree with Psych on that.
I mean, it's cool if you're into animation. I'm not, so.
I like.
Though, how are you not into? How are you not into?
No, I'm not into animating, is what I mean.
Oh, animating. Okay.
I mean, if I were an animator, then I would probably care about it, but I'm not, so I don't.
I mean,
I prefer to. I like to partake in animation, but I don't actually make it.
I think it's cool that they might actually stream it or capture it, and show it on YouTube and show their creations, and they might get millions of views or something.
Yeah, I get what you're saying there. That's a fair point.
I mean, I'm not an animator, but I think it's really interesting, though.
I mean,
yeah, but you are a creative type, though. So
I like drawing, but I don't think I'd get into it really.
Yeah, I don't know how to do any of that.
Yeah, I can't draw for shit.
Yeah,
I can't. You said you can't draw a stick figure.
No, I said that. I said that. I said I can't draw a stick figure to save my life.
I can't draw a straight line. You think you've got it bad? I cannot draw a straight fucking line. That's how shitty I am at drawing. It's pathetic, really. It's really.
You at least do it with a.
No, that's the worst part. I can't even do it with a fucking ruler.
Really?
I am not joking. You know how sad that is?
It's sad, but.
I cannot draw for shit, Neko. I really cannot draw for shit.
Sorry, man.
It's really sad. It's really, really sad. And that's fine. I'm fine with it being sad.
I guess we just, moved on to games,
let's move on to games because
No, I mean I think we were just talking about it anyway.
we're talking about Sony's game.
Yeah, we're talking. Well, oh yeah, that's right.
We were talking about.
I keep forgetting.
It's okay. It's okay.
Because I saw that wannabe zombie thing in Microsoft's conference.
Well, let's be honest. Like, to be fair, during the Sony recap, we did just start talking about Nintendo about like halfway through.
Yeah.
So
it's fair that we're going to be talking about Sony in here. I mean, we didn't give them a fair shake.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay.
And Nintendo will probably be brought up in here too.
Oh, well, I'm not sure. I think the two who really who didn't get to say their piece on that aren't really here, so I think we're good on that.
I think, those highlight reels they have, Sony? Yeah, those reels they have. I think the introduction to Microsoft's made more sense because it showed different characters from the Microsoft franchise, and it was Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War, which I only know that because friends of my sisters annoyed her with. Well, it's a long story, but they annoyed her with that character. Master Chief, Lara Croft. Now,
you gotta promise to tell me that story someday.
It's just that, okay, I'll just say a little example. Whenever she brought up some person from another piece of fictional media, like Goku or aliens from Aliens, or the Predator from Predator, or Godzilla, her friends would actually go, well, Marcus Phoenix can totally take that person or whatever, etc., etc. And whoever she brought in, Marcus Phoenix can totally stomp that guy into bits. And
yeah, I mean, he's got kryptonite bullets.
I mean, it got really annoying for her because she couldn't talk to them without, having Marcus Phoenix in the conversation at all. So
fair enough.
It's not really much of a story, but a series of events.
I thought it was entertaining all the same. So.
Yeah, I thought I felt sorry for her, but at the same time I laughed. It was Lara Croft, a Forza car.
Yeah, I love Forza car is my favorite character.
Yeah, I think that was the president of Microsoft or something.
I love the bit with the car where it just went back into the ceiling and that was it. It just went into the ceiling and everyone was really disappointed when that happened.
Yeah, Fable's character, I think, a Fable character.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was shown, and they had like speeches. They were talking during the montage. While in Sony's conference, they showed the reels forming a montage. It would just show several video games, but none of it was coherent, and they had a pop song or something.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm making sense, but
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's different. It wasn't like Microsoft. It was a typical Sony highlight reel. But that's all I have to say about that. I guess we can move on to games.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, the funny thing about games is that I feel like their biggest announcements had nothing to do with the games in there. I mean, of course, as you said earlier, there was the backwards compatibility. They got 100 games working at launch, but they are taking votes for other games to add.
Yep.
Which I think is really cool. I mean, I actually voted on some games. I voted for Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Future generations must know. They must bake. I mean, they must bake psych.
Bake psych.
Bake psych.
Fusion, ha!
Let's see. There was the Xbox Elite controller, which I think is really cool. I mean, it's $150, so it's kind of a waste of money, but I think that thing is fucking rad as hell.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get it for. If I go with buying Xbox One for Kingdom Hearts, and I probably might get that controller.
I think I'm just gonna buy it to use on my PC, honestly, because it looks fucking rad.
Does it work for PC? Oh yeah.
Oh
it
yeah,
does.
all of them work on. In fact, they're about to release a wireless adapter, and then I'm gonna just use the Xbox One controller I've got.
Wait a minute.
Currently.
It seems like it's only compatible with the Windows 10 version.
I'm updating to Windows 10 for free anyway.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
That's good. That's cool with me, man. I'm fine with it. I'm cool, man. I'm cool. Let's see. There was also Xbox Early Access, which, they're basically just sort of doing like Steam.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Which is cool. I mean, it's good. It was a good idea when Steam did it. It's a good idea now.
Yeah.
And then, speaking of which, they actually announced a partnership with Valve, which I'm excited for. I'm really
true.
excited.
That for the virtual reality stuff, right? Or
Well, yeah, that's true for the virtual reality thing. But who knows how far it'll go? Might cut even deeper than that. And of course, everyone loved the virtual reality headset, the HoloLens with Minecraft.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was cool, but I don't really care that much about Minecraft. But I still thought it was cool.
They say it's also going to work with Fable Legends.
Well, that's less cool.
Hey!
Hey, yeah, look at me go. As for actual games, I guess the actual games I cared about were, no, actually, most of these are exclusive, so I'll save them for later, but, Dark Souls 3 looks interesting. I mean, that kind of got leaked ahead of time, but that's fine.
Is it exclusive? No, it's not, is it?
No, it isn't. That's what I'm talking about it now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fuck.
God, actually, most of their games are exclusives.
Yeah, it's really hard.
There's really nothing else to talk about besides the things I mentioned that aren't games. But they're still exclusives. Damn it.
Yeah,
We have no games to talk about.
Yeah, I guess we should just go on with the exclusives.
We could talk about Fallout 4. Let's talk about
that looks cool because I always wanted to get into the Fallout series ever since I saw Gummy play Fallout New Vegas and she liked it. I have no words to say beyond that other than I have no idea what...
Yeah, I'm also I also want to get into it. I just feel like I kind of missed the boat, so I'm kind of sad about that.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, there's also The Division and Rainbow Six Siege. God, the non-exclusive games are lame. Garden Warfare 2.
I don't fucking care about The Division because it looks so fucking boring. Looks so
Hasn't
boring.
it been at like the last two? Hasn't it been like? Isn't this its third E3 running?
I think the Rainbow Six game is. I don't know. The Division I think was last year. But still, it looks the Division from last year. I thought it was much more interesting. Well, it looked much more interesting than this year. This year, it looks like it was downgraded or something.
Brand new, and it's just like Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs is a sequel to Sleeping Dogs. Yeah.
It's just sort of, it's like the only good Xbox games are exclusives. I just think that's really weird, Oh well, let's move on. I guess NECA's not back yet. Okay. Bacon brings up a valid point there. Funny how Sony's best games aren't exclusives.
Well, yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, we did talk about that yesterday. It's just kind of funny.
Yeah. Sorry, just reading a preview of Punisher. Oh yeah, I told you Punisher's gonna be in season 2 of Daredevil.
Oh, well, yeah, that's right. You did mention.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I want to go into the exclusives because those are exciting.
Yeah, I agree with you. We can just have Neko talk about it later.
Yeah, Cuphead. Holy shit.
Fuck yes, Cuphead. Well, that's actually on PC too. Shit.
Well,
whatever. Let's keep talking about
Microsoft.
it.
It's under the Microsoft.
It's a Microsoft. It's an Xbox exclusive. Only on Xbox. Only on Xbox and PC.
That game looks so hype.
I loved it last year. I love it even more this year. I cannot wait for 2016. 2016 seems to be when all the good stuff's coming out.
Yeah, well,
It's just kind of a bummer, but
we said that last year. 2015 seems like a lot of the games are coming out that year. A lot of the good games are coming out that year. What about 2014? Yeah, we're in 2013 now. 2014 has all the best games.
Yeah, you're right. This keeps happening. Why does everything keep getting pushed back like that?
Yeah. I mean, I think this is Cuphead's third E3 because I saw it 2 years ago. But it still continues to impress me visually, and it looks like you are in a cartoon, though.
It does. It's amazing how well it's animated compared to last year. It is much better animated.
You think it would be a Flash animation? Well, I think it is a Flash animation, but it looks like it was hand drawn. You know?
Yeah.
Like the old cartoons back in the 1930s.
Yeah. The thing about those is that everyone keeps on saying it's a 1930s looking cartoon. I think it looks kind of like It's weird. It looks like the 1930s, but it's also color, so it's
probably 1950s.
No, I think it might be 40s, actually. By the 50s, things started to look kind of... You know?
Yeah.
It reminds me of Popeye, honestly.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, 40s, you're right. Yeah, 50s was this, like... animation just went...
Yeah.
Yeah, it just went down for a bit. Then Tom and Jerry saved us all.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially in the 70s. Jesus Christ.
Well, Looney Tunes was around then, too, you know.
Right.
Cuphead, I think Halo 5 looks great as usual. I hope it's better than Halo 4. What really interests me is that you can jump in multiplayer co-op missions. That was I don't think that was ever a thing before. I think you had
Halo or
in Halo. In Halo.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say I think that's happened in other games. But...
Because you could do it in Halo 3. I think multiplayer online co-op or Halo 4, but you can never like jump in somebody's game. You had to have a room and then start the campaign manually.
You see, I think the problem with Halo 4 is just that Halo 4 was kind of in a bad place, really. Like, okay, Halo 3 kind of finished up the story, right?
Yeah.
It came to, like, a natural conclusion. So Halo 4 was basically like, okay, we gotta come up with a new story for Halo 4. And then we got a new developer, a developer I've never heard of before Halo 4, working on Halo, while Bungie went off to do Oh God Why. That's what I'm calling it, Oh God Why. 10 years of that shit. Jesus Christ, kill me now. Let's see, and, I mean, it was also on the Xbox 360, right?
Halo 4?
Yeah, Halo 4.
No, it was... Oh, wait, actually, yeah, you're right.
So, I mean, there wasn't really a lot going in Halo 4's favor, so it was a stumbling, it was a little stumble there, but, I mean, that's alright. 5 looks good.
Yeah, I mean, we were really close to Xbox One territory. Like, the time span... I mean, we knew an Xbox console would be announced soon.
Right, so it just sort of felt like they were spinning their wheels.
Yeah. Halo 4 had... for what the time span... For for what little time they had great multiplayer. I didn't. I felt like the single player was way too long for a Halo game because the first one was perfectly paced and the length was fine.
Mm.
But that's besides the point. What else was there?
Let's see. We got Gears of War 4 and the Ultimate Edition of the first game. Let's just talk about this stuff while Neko's not here because he doesn't care about them.
Yeah. Oh, hey Neko.
Hey Neko. Oh, Neko's back?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. We talked about Cuphead already. Do you want to talk about Cuphead?
It looks good. It looks really good. I'd buy it day one.
It's coming out on PC.
Yeah, I know. I like PC. I think my favorite consoles and something to play on is Sony, Nintendo, and PC. Does that make sense?
I guess so.
I mean, I haven't played on an Xbox since the original Xbox. Only Microsoft system I still own.
Hmm. Well, either way.
Yeah, but yeah, Cuphead looks good. Halo, the new Halo looks good, but I've never really gotten into Halo.
Hmm.
And also, Dark Souls 3 and that Rainbow whatever series, I'm not interested in at all. If one of you are interested in it, great, but I'm not. I think they all look the same to me, to tell you the truth.
Wait, what?
The Rainbow games.
Oh, I don't know how. Yeah, I just said I didn't care about it.
Yeah. I don't really care about
which Rainbow game?
the shooting game.
Rainbow Six.
Rainbow Six.
So.
Oh, Rainbow. Oh, yeah, we talked about that. We were just joking around that like the only games that weren't exclusives at the Xbox thing were pretty boring.
Well, also Dark Souls doesn't look that interesting either. I was just saying.
Actually, Dark Souls 3 looks alright. I mean, for a Dark Souls game, it looks alright.
Or
Looks like
Dark Souls.
I've never played an actual Dark Souls game. I only played part of Demon Souls, and I got stuck. I suck. I suck real bad, Neko.
How badly do you suck?
I didn't beat Demon Souls.
Well, I never played any of the games, but they never really seemed to interest me too much, even though it looks like a game I would like, I'm sure.
I like the concept behind them, but, you know, I'm just not... I just don't have the,
Attention span?
No, it's not even that.
Boring.
It's more like I just can't... I get flustered I get flustered way too easily when it comes to that stuff. And in Dark Souls, it's all about rote memorization, so... You know, you got to know.
Yeah.
That's all there really is. So, back to Gears 4 and Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Those
really
look...
don't have an opinion on those.
I mean, they look alright. I kind of wanted to get into those games. I actually bought, like, the 3-pack, but I never ended up playing them. I bought a lot of games I never played. It's kind of sad.
Doesn't K.I. make fun of you on
Oh yeah, definitely. He always does. He always does. That's true. He does make fun of me, and I do that. And he's right. So, okay, moving on from that. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, let's talk about Recore.
Okay.
Recore? Oh,
the
yeah.
Keiji Inafune game.
Yeah.
That game looks. I'm interested. I want to see more of this.
I need to see more to get interested.
I mean, yeah, seeing gameplay would be good. Would probably like would cinch it for me. But what little we had here, we got the robot dog. That thing, it just looks kind of like I like where this is headed. I mean, they got people who worked on Metroid Prime working on this, so that's good.
What else they work on? What else did they work on?
I don't know, Metroid Prime.
I mean, like, it was makers of something else in Metroid Prime?
It just said Metroid Prime. It was Keiji Inafune and the makers and the creators of Metroid Prime is what it said.
There's something else.
Huh.
I'll look for it later. But, yeah, I need to see something else.
You're right. I mean, I guess it is too early to get excited, but I'm interested, you know? This looks like it could be interesting. I kind of liked the gameplay mechanic about, taking the core out of the dog and then putting it in the giant robot. That looks like it could be interesting.
Yeah. The only game that left me scratching my head was the Rare Collection.
Oh, I'm in love with the Rare Collection.
And the only reason why, though, is because Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts.
Yeah, but they got the first two on there, too. And they got both versions of that. The N64 ones and the Xbox 360 remix.
Yeah.
Which I really think that's funny that, like... Remember how Dari thought that Microsoft ruined... that Microsoft ruined Banjo-Kazooie with the remakes, and he didn't realize that it was just that... it was the sequel that ruined it? People...
Was there anything wrong with the remakes? I never played those.
No, the remakes were fine. They were just remakes. They were straight up remakes.
Banjo
better
2?
Graphics.
They're let's see, the only thing people didn't like about them was that they hyped up Stop and Swap actually being in it, and then it did nothing except what you could. It was nothing but an alternate way to unlock stuff that was in the N64 version.
I do like.
Really, is that it?
Yeah.
I do like that we got. Pretty sure the arcade version of Killer Instinct, the original one, is there.
Really?
Yeah.
No, because they put that. Well, that's great then, because that's already on Xbox One. But
I'm wondering if since Killer Instinct 3 is coming to PC, will they put the first or any of the old Killer Instincts on PC?
It'd be nice, but I think those are gonna just stay exclusive to the Xbox.
Oh, it makes sense.
Go ahead.
I don't see why they would. If they're willing to put their current games on PC, I don't see why they would want the older ones to be exclusive.
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
I'd buy the hell out of it.
Of course, but it was like a package deal.
And if you want to get super technical, they aren't exclusive. They were on Nintendo systems 20 years ago.
Yeah, but they're the arcade versions, which is kind of different. Speaking of which, I'm interested in Sea of Thieves. I want to see where they go. I want to see where they go with that.
It sounds like it looks like an interesting concept.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're right. Killer Instinct is in there.
Yeah, I saw Killer Instinct Gold. That's why I was saying is the original arcade version of Killer Instinct there. Yeah. So.
Yeah, you're right. I saw the logo in the trailer. I'm just looking at it right now.
Yeah.
And they got the NES Battletoads and they got the arcade Battletoads, which that's cool. You got the uncut version of Conker's Bad Fur Day. I actually saw people bitching that they didn't have Live and Reloaded instead. I don't understand that. I don't understand why anyone would want Live and Reloaded over.
Why would anyone? What I want to know is why anyone would want Killer Instinct Gold. It seems like everything about that would be worse than Killer Instinct 2 because.
I think he means that it was the Killer Instinct 2 logo. Let me see. Is there a game list for this yet? Rare replay game list.
That would be, not only is it a worse version, it would be harder on them because they couldn't directly emulate it because of...
Oh no, you're right. It's just Killer Instinct. Oh, that's fucking weird. It's an odd choice. I don't know why they... I know why they decided to go for that. Because they already got, Killer Instinct 1 and 2 ported to the Xbox One. They could have just thrown those on there. Yeah, maybe that's why. It's a weird choice.
And unless someone really likes the golden palette swap, there is nothing better about Killer Instinct Gold.
Oh, hey, look. Grabbed by the Ghoulies is going to be on there.
Okay, complete game list.
Yeah, I found it. It's on Wikipedia.
I found it on the site. Let me see. Killer Instinct. Where is this? Killer Instinct Gold.
Yeah, what we... Yeah.
Oh.
Well, they got Jet Force Gemini. They got Blast Cores. No Donkey Kong 64. What a ripoff. Nah, I'm messing around there. Let's see. They got both Viva Pinatas.
Did anybody like Banjo-Tooie?
Yeah.
It was as good as the first one, I'd say, at least.
Oh yeah, because I I was like thinking, whatever happened to the first Banjo-Kazooie? When I was looking at
No, they're both
game
on there.
shelves.
Yeah, they're both on there, so that's good.
When I was a kid, though, when I was like looking at Nintendo 64 games, I was like looking for the original Banjo-Kazooie because I could buy it. But then there's Banjo-Tooie, and I didn't even know what the hell that was. That was just me, though. Oh, Grabbed by the Ghoulies.
Yeah, exactly. Grabbed by the Ghoulies. We got Perfect Dark. We got Perfect Dark Zero, which I don't know why that's there. We got Cameo, or is it Cameo? I don't know how to pronounce it. We got Jetpack Refueled. Was Jetpack their first game? I don't know what they were going for there. Wow,
Cameo, yeah. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Well, I guess it could be worse. They could have put the Kinect sports games on there, too.
Yeah.
Let's celebrate everything they made. fucking Kinect Sports Season 2.
Oh, brother.
Oh, God. I'm excited that they've got Snake Rattle and Roll on there. And fucking Saberwolf. It's gonna be fun. Let's see, what else is there? Back to Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
I mean, I have, like... I'm keeping my fingers crossed. It looks interesting. They didn't really show too much gameplay. It looks like it's really early in development.
Yeah.
I've heard I think I heard someone, this may have just been a joke, but someone said that what they saw of Sea of Thieves is what they wanted out of the Assassin's Creed game that was on a pirate ship. I'm not sure if that was a joke or not.
Probably.
Because it looks like you got some, like, sea battles going there, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fable Legends. Next.
No. I'm actually interested in this game.
Oh, it's going to be free. Well, that's a new one. I didn't know it was going to be free.
Because
that makes it good.
I don't know. After the last... I mean, the Fable games... The third one didn't do so hot, reception-wise.
Then they just did spin-offs.
Then they did a Kinect game.
Oh wait, now I remember. Fable Legends is the one that looked like Gauntlet, like the 90s Gauntlets, right? Okay, yeah, I'd be willing to give this a shot, especially since the price is right.
The price is right.
I've been wanting a new Gauntlet Legends forever. If Fable Legends is like Gauntlet Legends, I'm in.
Well, we have a Gauntlet.
Yeah, we got Gauntlet, but I liked Gauntlet, but I liked Me Game better now.
Yeah, so I'm definitely interested in looking forward to that.
Oh yeah. Let's see, we got Forza 6.
No.
Gigantic. I don't really care too much for MOBAs.
Well, they also have Elder Scrolls Legends.
Well, that's something that's like that's Bethesda's answer to Hearthstone. Echo.
I saw an ad for Elder Scrolls Legends on TV the other night. I did double take because I thought it was scale-bound for a little bit, then they revealed what the game was.
Weird.
What else wasn't shown in this C3 from last C3?
Let's see, the three that Microsoft said they wouldn't show ahead of time were Scalebound, Crackdown, and Project Dust, I think.
No. The other one was shit. It was Crackdown, it was Scalebound, and God, what was the third one? Crackdown, Scalebound. There was like something else that's missing too.
Phantom?
What's that?
Phantom?
No. I Quantum Break. That's it. Or Quantum something?
Yeah, Quantum Break.
Quantum Break. That was the third game they said, but Phantom Dust was also missing. So maybe we'll see all those four at Gamescom.
Yeah.
Probably. Not interested in Phantom Dust, though.
I'm a little I want to see what it turns out to be. I played a little bit of the original. It was alright. The trailer looked good.
So HoloLens is a fucking amazing thing, I think.
It is cool. Rise of the Tomb Raider looks good. It looks better than the Uncharted games, that's for sure.
But remember the Sony... Oh, wait, no, Wait, was that Uncharted that fucked up on Sony?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
It was, and I just remember, I just kept on saying it's happening.
I wouldn't go that far, I mean, what I saw of Uncharted, I mean, despite the blunder, it looks really, really good, but the guy who played it sucked ass.
The thing is, I played all of the existing I played all of the PS3 Uncharted games and Tomb Raider reboot, and I definitely liked Tomb Raider best compared to any of the Uncharted games.
I think it probably is going to just be a timed exclusive. I think you're right about that, but we're just going to have to wait and see on that one.
I'm pretty sure Microsoft did, fairly recently admit it was a timed exclusive.
Alright, well, I'll take your word for it then, but I mean, it was kind of obvious anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so should we move on to the PC conference?
Uh,
Or is there anything else you want to talk about with Xbox?
I don't really know if I think the only thing we can talk about the PC conference is that Killer Instinct 3 is coming to PC.
And and Ice Pick wins E3.
So there is something we could talk about. I don't know if you want to, though.
Go for it.
Remember the Half-Life 3 thing?
Oh yeah, the Half-Life 3 rumors were kind of rampant, and someone posted a fake site with it listed on there. And the weirdest part about it, and KI can verify this for me, is that the fake site was on the top of the heap at on Google. So I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
It was weird. Valve.software. That was a fake site, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, there was actually one other thing I wanted to talk about with the PC show. I know that this is going to be weird, but despite the fact that it was way too long, and that made it kind of boring.
Yep.
I liked the format.
I really liked talk show or something.
Yeah, I liked that it was like a talk show. I liked that. I'd like to see someone else do that too. I like that more than just the traditional thing where we've got the presenter and then they walk off and then the fucking the developer for the other game comes on and then the presenter comes back I don't really like that as much. I like the talk show format that the PC gaming show had. I like that. I hope that if they keep anything, if they decide to come back next year and do this, I hope that they keep that because that was fucking rad.
I think they should make it shorter and not show off.
Definitely they should make it shorter. I agree with you on that.
And I don't know. I didn't like that AMD was the one who brought it in.
Well, I mean, it was their show.
I mean, that's why. I mean, I didn't like that branding. That they just put it on there.
Well, I mean,
didn't show
maybe next year we'll have dueling PC gaming shows. We'll have Nvidia versus AMD. How do you think that'll go?
We have a Steambox show.
Oh, Valve never goes to E3, and I don't even understand that.
Wait, I could have sworn. Well,
no, that was through EA because EA published it on consoles. That was a wacky time.
I mean, if Valve went to E3, if they decided to go there, oh, you better expect to give the Oscar, the gold medal,
there better be something big there, or they are going to get booed out of that fucking
Left
film.
4 Dead 3.
That would actually...
Yeah, that's actually...
anything 3.
Yep, they would win the conference.
Has anybody... what was the last game they made? And how long ago?
Dota 2.
And how long ago was that?
Not that long. I think it was 2 years ago. Hold on, I'll look it up.
So did they just make most of their money on the Steam?
Dota 2 came out 2 years ago. So yeah, that's...
So they haven't come out with anything in 2 years. How many
well,
games
they make the most money off of Steam.
Yep.
Yeah.
So they're not even really that much of a game developer then. Not really.
Well, they're doing hardware now, or at least trying to. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I've been holding that back, when I talk about PC gaming, trying not to bring that up, but yeah, Valve, as soon as they started Steam, basically abandoned their game development.
It didn't happen quite that quickly, but yeah, it was a process. It happened.
Fox turned into a hardcore pornography station so gradually I didn't even notice.
I will say that the PC gaming show did give me one bit of bad news, which made me sad.
That is.
No Man's Sky is coming out on PC the same day as PS4. I wanted that to be first on PlayStation most of all. How could you guys laugh at that? It's so horrible.
You laugh at things.
Yeah, but, like, this is, like, horrible. It's fucking No Man's Sky. It's, like,
But it's Sony's Star Fox.
Yes, I still can't believe people have called it that.
Again, I have to say, and Ice knows this, that I probably am the only one interested because of the visuals. In No Man's Sky, I didn't know there was going to be gameplay behind it. It's really mean. That's pretty mean. But they announced, I think, yesterday that there was. And
yeah, they did. They during the Sony show, they showed off some of the gameplay, and I'm just like, wow, I didn't think that. It's like back before this had gameplay, I thought, wow, this couldn't possibly get any more boring. And then they showed off gameplay, and I'm like, god damn it.
I think.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I guess we'll have to settle for that Light the Fire game, aka Sony's Mario Kart.
But even then, I mean, most of the presentations of No Man's Sky got me interested, except the award show, the video game award show last year by Jeff Keighley. When they showed off gameplay of No Man's Sky, that was so fucking boring.
I mean, so I'm confused about this, and I mean, are there other like color palettes besides orange grass and a purple sky?
I think you could travel in space.
Well, yeah, I get that, but every time we've seen the game, it's been purple sky on orange grass. It's like, supposedly you can go to 1 billion planets. Are they all purple sky with orange grass, or is there a planet with orange sky and purple grass?
Well, I don't know, man. I really don't know much about the game.
I'm not trying to be mean here. This is all I've seen whenever people play the game. It's fucking purple sky, orange grass. It's weird.
They probably don't have other levels ready to play. I mean, it's not even... Oh yeah, this isn't technically about PC, but I don't think anyone will get mad at me because it makes Sony look bad.
Okay, go for it.
Sony has 2 days later said, oh yeah, about Last Guardian coming in 2016, we didn't mean that, we don't know what year it's coming out.
Wait, really?
Really?
Yes.
So they fucked up all 3 of their big exclusives?
Well, Sony loses, I guess.
Jesus
Sony loses.
Christ, how did... They fucked up everything. They even had The Last Guardian. It's like, even I couldn't argue. I think The Last Guardian looks boring, but even I can't argue that it's not important. And they fucked that up too? What the hell?
Why are they, like, so hell-bent on not releasing it?
It's not even that. It's just like... I mean, we already knew that the Final Fantasy VII remake wasn't going to be out next year. It's probably not even going to be out by 2017, which I think is the date that's floating around right now.
Let's see, I thought I read that. I'm going to double-check that.
Please make sure of that, because if that's the case, then Jesus Christ. Oh, and some good news for you, K.I. This is unrelated to the current topic, but apparently during the Treehouse stream today, Federation Force got some positive feedback.
Yeah, it did. People say that it looks fun, even though the graphics, I'm not...
3DS game.
It's that's what I was going to say. It's a 3DS game, but, it still looks pretty fun.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I read it again. Apparently what they said was they are not 100% sure it will be 2016, but they hope to have it in 2016.
They hope?
Let's see if I can find the exact quote.
I hope to God they didn't say, I hope I can have it out in 2016.
What's wrong with
God, I found the quote somewhere else, but it's not in this article I was looking at. Hang on, I'm gonna have to Google again.
What's wrong with them?
It's like, well...
Okay, let's see. Ueda on The Last Guardian in the article says this is a quote. We hope to release this in 2016.
So that means that we may have to wait until 2020?
Let's see, I'm trying to... Well, if that even... God... Oh, you're back to being Duke Nukem forever.
Let's see. Okay, I still can't tell if that quote was real or paraphrased on the website's part. Let's see, here's a direct quote. We are working very, very hard to get this done. It was an exact quote. We hope to release this in 2016.
Okay, well, that's still hope, so... Let's see, I'm trying to find something here. Oh, wait, here we go. It's like... It's like... Sony said, if you believe in yourself, and with a tiny pinch of magic, all your dreams can come true.
It's still kind of... sorry, yeah, but I was just going to say, it's still really, if they hope, that is really
like
fucking...
That's a really horrible thing. You do not want to... Never use the word hope.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to do a business venture, that's not a really good word.
Did they just basically kill their fans' dreams? Right?
No.
Not yet. As soon as it becomes public knowledge, they will, but...
Let's see, they said... Okay, this is obviously not a... I'm going to preface this as a joke for any viewers listening, but we hope to have it in 2016, but who knows? We could always get screwed by dumb fans like Mega Man Legends 3.
Oh, God. That's like... Okay, that'd be like if I were trying to propose a business venture, and I'd just say, well, I'd like to think this would be a product people would want to buy. I'd hope they'd want to buy it.
I mean, not being completely sure is one thing. I mean, Nintendo said 2015 for Zelda, then delayed it, but announcing this 2 days later makes it look like they just lied when they gave the date.
Not to mention the fact that you don't say, oh, The Last Guardian... I mean, didn't they say something like right after the trailer where it was like, oh... You know, oh yeah, well yeah, did you see that? 2016. Boom, bitches. I mean, they didn't say it exactly like that, but pretty sure that they made a big deal about the 2016 in the trailer.
Well, basically, it just seems like Sony's just fucking up. I mean, for one, Final Fantasy VII, like I said, should have probably been an exclusive for their console. But
the fact that they didn't make that an exclusive is, like, just the most baffling thing I've ever seen.
And now this.
They're also in Final Fantasy. People are angry at the Final Fantasy VII remake now because they indicate the battle system won't be exactly the same.
I mean, I can think of a way that Sony could fuck themselves more. When you know how Street Fighter V is coming on PS4 and PC. Well, we get the best version, the PC version, but the PS4 version will glitch up like.
Like Ultra Speed. Now, you know what the weirdest thing is, though?
What?
There have been, like, a lot of... Apparently, like, right before E3, representatives at Capcom made a big deal about how it would only be on PlayStation 4 and PC, and it would never be on an Xbox platform. And it's just like, I'm thinking to myself, why would you make that... You said that already. Why are you making a big deal about it? I don't know. Something's kind of, something stinks about that, right?
It's
kind
of weird.
I think. Go ahead. Sorry.
Maybe that's why they want cross-play, to make sure the PS4 version at least will not be alone if the online goes wrong.
Well, it wasn't just the online that went wrong on Ultra. I'm not trying to be mean there. There wasn't like a jab or anything. Fucking invisible sonic booms. Fucking time warps.
Again, are you sure that wasn't just something Serlin added?
No, he said that he liked the balancing, though.
Because
He did endorse it.
as in Street Fighter 2 HD, he gave E Honda this ridiculous... He made it so E Honda's, if you use jab on his sumo headbutt, that it would go through projectiles.
And also, that picture that Dari posted earlier, is that anything to talk about?
Let's see, the shirt. Oh wait, which picture are you talking about?
The picture of Miki, Hogan, and Guy and Cody.
Oh, the banner, Maki, Hagar, Cody, and Guy in the banner, right? Well, I'm not sure. I mean, like I said, it's.
I mean, it would suck if they really were disconfirmed just because of that.
I think it's weird that they're in the London stage of all places. I mean, they're all American, except for Maki, who's Japanese, which, again, wrong. But, I mean, they said that Street Fighter V was going to have a smaller roster to begin with anyway.
So that means that there'll be a Super Street Fighter 5.
I think they're just gonna do DLC. I think that they realize that that's the easiest way to do it. They can release a new disc, but if they let existing owners update, then they aren't gonna get shit on.
Yeah, that's true.
Because remember,
Vanilla.
yeah, remember after Super came out, everyone got like fucking pissed off at that.
Well,
and then when Super came out and it's like, oh look, Arcade Edition, it's like, I'm gonna have to pay $40. No, hey look, you get an update for cheaper. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, right. And they also did it with Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So.
Well, yeah, exactly. And then you remember how everyone got pissed off about that. And then with Street Fighter Cross Tekken, everyone got pissed off because it was just on disc DLC, but they didn't really care that they were adding characters to the game.
Yeah.
They probably would have been more pissed if they had Super Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Super Street
Super Street Fighter Cross Tekken Tag Tournament.
I would play the hell out of that. I fucking love Tekken Tag Tournament. It's like my favorite fucking... But back to the whole Killer Instinct 3 thing. See, a few days before the PC announcement, before the KI announcement, I was just thinking to myself, you know what I should do? I should take a look at, like, all those old PC ports lists that I did and do, like, a top 5 most wanted list just for my own sake. Killer Instinct 3 was going to be at the top of that. So, I'm kind of, like, freaking out here. You know?
Yeah.
Stopping and doing those lists has done more for me getting these games than doing the list ever did, apparently. So fucking rad. So, is there anything else we want to talk about regarding Microsoft and PC?
I think the way the Killer Instinct release will be handled is not... Well, I think it's all going to be in one big pack. There might be a season pass for future things.
Yeah, it sounds like there are some rumors going around that we might be getting a season 3, which I'm kind of excited for. But the only real issue with that is that there aren't any old characters that I think anyone would want to come back. I mean, Ki, do you have any? I mean, I think you wanted Idol.
Let's see, is anyone except Idol not there already?
Well, out of the second game, we don't have Kim Woo, we don't have Tusk, and we don't have Gargos.
No one likes the second game.
I know, but it's like, I don't know. I liked what they did with Maya in Killer Instinct.
I hate Tusk.
I also hate Tusk. I wouldn't mind seeing Kim Woo come back if they reinvent her.
Like I said, I think that maybe Season 3 should be a bunch of OCs.
Probably. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I'd like Idol back. Other than that, I mean, we've got most of there weren't that many Killer Instinct characters to begin with. I mean, if it had been I I would have ideally had as a... If they had, like, as a retail release, they could put in everyone from Killer Instinct 1 and maybe someone from Killer Instinct 2 and then add a bunch of OCs. You'd still be at a perfectly reasonable amount of fighters.
Well, they did that too.
Isn't like most of the characters people would want already in the game, and then they have some pretty interesting OCs already?
I mean, I'm just asking Ki. What are your opinions on the original characters from the new Killer Instinct?
I have not really been following them. Let's see. I mean, the boss, I said I liked the design, although she didn't really look like a boss. She looked more like a normal fighter.
Well, she is also playable.
Yeah, I haven't been paying that much attention to it. I mean, I generally, if I won't have the system of games on soon, I generally don't follow them that much. I mean, I'll probably get an Xbox One eventually, and when I do that, I'll pick up Killer Instinct, but I'm not following it for now.
That's fair. I just want to... Do you mind if I show you some pictures of them, and can I get your reactions to them?
Okay.
Okay, Killer Instinct 3 cast. Okay, hold on a second. Here we go. Killer Instinct 2013 characters. Okay, great. This is exactly what I want. Okay, here was the original character from the first season. I think you might have a personal grudge against her, but I think she's kind of cool. It's Sadira. Because I don't know, you wanted Cinder to be in. Then he got in season 2, but
Cinder. I saw gameplay for Cinder. Even Max has a hard time using him.
Yeah, he does look really cool though. I like the attitude they gave him.
Yeah, I wish I could play him, but he seems like it's gonna take a lot of work. And go ahead.
Yeah, Sadira looks okay. She looks a little too reminiscent of like Melina. She looks, or the Mortal Kombat female ninjas in general.
Yeah, I got that vibe myself. Okay, here's another one. This is Khan Ra. He was the first original character of the second season.
Let's see. Do you have a better picture? The one on the wiki is pretty small and obstructed.
Oh, shit, you're right. Why the fuck would they do... Okay, hold on. Khan Ra. Okay, let's see if I can find some better... Okay, how about this? This is a drawing of him. Oh, I guess we both got the same thing, or
This
something.
one's bigger. Yeah, it looks okay. See, putting a mummy in when they have spinal, though, seems a little redundant.
Well, yeah, but he's supposed to be like an Aztec mummy, I guess, or something.
Yeah, he's being like the undead warrior thing.
Right. Let's see. Next up was, I believe, Aganos.
Wait, are you telling Ki the new characters?
Yeah, I'm showing him the new characters, so I want his opinion on them.
Oh, he hasn't shared them?
He hasn't really been following the series.
Okay.
He hasn't really been following the game, so I just want his opinions on the new characters.
Okay.
See, yeah, I like Aganos. Looking at him, he looks kind of more like a boss body type than the actual boss did.
Right. And you've already seen Arya, so here's the last... Actually, you know what? There was another one. Here, I'll show you this one. This is Omen. He was actually he was free if you got the season. So he was like a free additional character.
Have you showed him the ghost?
Oh no, I'm saving her for last.
I know,
Yeah.
she's pretty cool. She's like one of my favorite OCs right now. I mean, I got my two favorite female characters. Maya, well, actually, they're the only female characters, right? No, there was...
Oh wait.
No, there was another one.
Yeah, there's Orchid, Sadira, Maya, and Isako and Arya.
Yeah, I only liked Maya and Orchid the
And
most.
Riptor's also a female Neko.
Well, so is Redacted.
Redacted, yeah.
Oh, Redacted. Sorry.
See, yeah, Omen looks good.
Okay, and here's the last one, Hisako, which is, I think, Neko's favorite out of the newbies.
Yeah, she is. It is a yeah.
It's a she.
I was
Yeah,
like, huh?
Sako looks pretty good. Let's see, I'd say overall, I'd put them between. I like Killer Instinct 1 more, but I'd say the new ones are better than the Killer Instinct 2 OCs.
Okay, well that's good. That's just what I wanted. I mean, except for Idol, all the characters from the first Killer Instinct appear to be back.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be too sure about Idol coming back.
I do like that. I think that Cinder's original costume is gonna return.
Oh, it already has.
It already has?
Yeah, they do retro costumes for all the characters.
Oh, I didn't know that. I haven't seen it in gameplay.
Well, I haven't seen Orchids yet.
Oh yeah, Orchids looks great. Let me look that up for you. Actually, I'll show you.
But I mean, I've seen her new one. It looks pretty good. You know, like isn't it like black shorts?
Yeah, sort of like that. Let's see here now.
So she has like isn't it like her original is like a green like.
Yeah, sort of. I think they went for the I believe they went for the friggin' Killer Instinct 2 look or something. This is the first one on the left is her retro costume, I believe.
Okay, I'm looking. As soon as it loads.
Oh no, wait, it was based on the Killer Instinct 1. My bad. Actually, they were both the same. It looks like.
Oh yeah, that is number 10. I mean, it looks like a 10. It looked like there was a number right there. The first one, right?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
And the last one's interesting.
But I like her new costume a lot too. So.
But yeah, that is one I can tell.
Yep.
I mean, I used her so much.
Killer Instinct 1, and let's see, just for psych, I'm gonna show him the Cinder retro costume.
I'm actually looking at it.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, looks a lot like the original one. It's pretty good.
I like it myself. That's probably the one I'd use.
Yeah, that's true.
I do like the snark that they gave. I like how snarky they made Cinder in the new one. It's really cool.
Yeah, his personality is probably one of my favorite in the game.
Just like the fucking trailer.
Yeah.
Or Mr. Fist.
He's like a rock star mercenary or something.
Exactly, and it's just really fucking funny.
Yeah.
So, should we call it a night on this one?
Yeah, I guess we trailed off with the Killer Instinct.
Yeah, that's alright. Let's see, I guess so... So tomorrow, are we just gonna do like a full recap?
We're gonna do third parties, remember?
Oh, yeah, okay. Fair enough then.
Yeah, we're gonna do all of them. Square Enix, Ubisoft, EA, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
What was the other one you said?
Bethesda?
Oh yeah, Bethesda. Yeah. No,
All
definitely.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Alright, well, until then, this has been S-Rank Podcast.
Yep.
Yep.
Signing off.
Night.
Good night.